Have you ever wondered what happens to your body after you die? It's a morbid question, but one that has fascinated scientists and philosophers for centuries. Today, we're going to take a journey, a rather unsettling one, into the world of post-mortem changes. We'll explore what happens to your body under the microscope, revealing the fascinating and sometimes gruesome processes that occur when life comes to an end. First, let's talk about the immediate aftermath. When the heart stops beating and the brain ceases activity, the body begins to cool. This process, known as rigor mortis, is relatively straightforward. The body gradually loses heat, typically at a rate of about 1.5 degrees Fahrenheit per hour, until it reaches the ambient temperature. This is one of the first clues forensic scientists use to estimate the time of death. Next, we have rigor mortis. This is the stiffening of the muscles. It occurs because after death, the body's cells can no longer regulate calcium. This leads to a buildup of calcium in the muscle fibers, causing them to contract and stiffen. Rigor mortis usually sets in a few hours after death, peaks around 12 hours, and then gradually dissipates over the next day or two as the muscle fibers break down. Then comes livor mortis, also known as post-mortem lividity. This is the discoloration of the skin due to the pooling of blood. When the heart stops pumping, blood settles in the lowest parts of the body, causing the skin to turn a purplish color. The pattern of livor mortis can tell investigators a lot about how a body was positioned after death. But the real show begins at the cellular level. As cells die, they release enzymes that begin to break down the body from the inside. This process, called autolysis, is essentially the body digesting itself. The rate of autolysis depends on several factors, including temperature and the presence of bacteria. Speaking of bacteria, that brings us to putrefaction, the breakdown of tissues by bacteria. This is where things get really interesting, or rather, really unpleasant. Bacteria, which were once harmlessly coexisting in the body, begin to multiply rapidly and release gases. This causes the body to bloat and the skin to discolor further. The rate of putrefaction is influenced by a number of factors, including temperature and the environment. In some cases, the body might undergo other interesting transformations. For instance, in a warm, moist environment, the body can undergo adipocere formation, where the body's fats turn into a waxy substance. And in certain conditions, like mummification, the body can be preserved relatively intact. These processes are all determined by the interplay of environmental factors and the body's own chemistry. So what happens to your body after you die is a complex process. From the initial cooling and stiffening to the eventual breakdown of tissues, death is a fascinating, if somewhat morbid, journey.